So when Hansi Flick came into Barcelona, him and his staff brought rules for the players to follow. Now, this isn't anything special. Any new coach that goes into their new club brings rules for his players to follow. And Flick did the same thing. He brought with him 8 new rules to get the best out of the Barca players. And let's get straight into it. Rule number 1 is punctuality. Players must arrive 90 minutes before training begins. Pretty self-explanatory. Don't be late to training. You're a professional footballer. This is your job. Just don't be late. I like how Flick used Koundé as an example in the last game. Koundé was late to the pre-match talk, so Flick benched him and started Hector Fort. This is to send out a message of, I don't care who you are, don't be late. Number 2, daily weigh-ins. Players must check their weight every day before training. Now, this is something I've never heard a coach do before. I guess this is to make sure players are at their peak, not too overweight and not underweight. He wants the players to be in perfect shape for the games. Number 3, mandatory meals at the Ciutat Esportiva. The entire squad is required to eat at the training facility. This is to monitor the players' nutrients. He doesn't want them eating random junk food and then not performing at 100% during games. Number 4, match day activation sessions. Players must attend a morning activation session on match days. These activation sessions are not too hard, maybe stretches or light movements. Number 5, pre-match hotel stays. The team stays at a hotel on match days, even if the game is at home. This is interesting. Instead of the players staying at home, they all get together so that they're not distracted from their goal that day, which is to win the game. Number 6, post-match rest. Night return trips have been cancelled. If the team plays an away game at 9 p.m. or later and the flight is over an hour and a half, they stay overnight in the city where the match was held. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're gonna land in Barcelona at like 3 in the morning or something stupid like that, just let the players stay overnight at a hotel to get the proper sleep they need. Number 7, no fines or challenges. Flick believes in his players' professionalism, so he has eliminated fines and does not use motivational challenges. I remember Xavi using fines for players who were late. Come on, that would never work. They're professional footballers. These guys make hundreds of thousands every week. A little fine is nothing to them. And lastly, number 8, limited rest days. Flick prefers not to give more than 1 day off per week, seeing non-training days as a wasted opportunity. I agree with this. The players need to be moving at all times, unless they're injured. And those were the 8 rules that Flick is implementing with the Barca team. They seem to be working just fine because Barcelona is doing good right now. And that's gonna wrap up today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, have a wonderful day, and as always, Visca el Barça.